excited for this one, though. This is the Vikings and the Romans. Eton Vikings, that's the alumni from the Eton School, and Minerva Bath Rowing Club from that famous rowing Bath Spa City in the Wyfold, the Open Club Coxless Fours.
Oh, great start from both crews. Straight as an arrow off of the pontoon, maybe a small drift off here by Minerva Bath, but lovely to see a Coxless Four start to build up their boat speed and really get the boat shell moving, because this is a sprint like the 8, but it's a controlled level of a rhythm rather than that flat-out frenetic nature that you often see in an 8.
So at this point in the gold crew, in the golden sunlight of this heat bubble we're in, it's the Minerva Bath Rowing Club who've got the edge. Starting, as Mo's been saying through the afternoon, he's always looking for that length and precision in the crew, and the Coxless Four really rewards that kind of rowing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does, and it enables the middle pair, often the powerhouses of the boat, to be able to exert their effort, put down as much power as possible. You know, when I was in a Coxless Four, if I ever rode too short, it was an ineffective way to get the most out of me. But Eton Vikings are still in touch in that last shot there. I wonder what they're going to be when we pan now. Well,
it's a tall order now, I think, for the Eton Vikings, coached by the legendary Guy Pooley, another hugely rangy athlete. And in the middle of that boat at 3 is his son, Henry Pooley, who won the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup, the Junior Open 8s events back in 2019 for Eton. These are the Eton alumni, but they are being Eton as they go down through the middle quarter of this race. They really have to go hard, but I would say that the Minerva Bath crew in gold have got that long loping rhythm, so they're really going for it now, the Vikings.
Yeah, they are. This is the last chance saloon for them as they come into the enclosures, but Minerva Bath have looked really self-assured as they've come through off that island. That first start, those first 10 strokes, they look really comfortable, and now every single point that we've seen them, they look quite clean, which is nice, and they look very efficient in the way that they're rowing for a Club 4.
Absolutely, a really impressive rowing style, an aggressive start, and they just continue to open up that lead, the Minerva Bath crew. As we look from overhead, riding with the Vikings on the left of our picture, that's Samuel Irving, Benedict Aldous, Henry Pooley, stroked by Max Ridgewell. Fairly scratch crew here, so just come together really to race at Henley and have a go down the track. And it's great to see these alumni crews where they've raced, like Henry for Eton and had a victory, coming back and just doing it one more time, probably in working life. Many different pressures on these athletes in both these club crews.
And to do it with your friends or your mates or somebody that you've shared a journey with at a school level, and then you come back as an alumni member, it's wonderful to be able to race down this track once more in a club event.
Yeah, it's all about building bonds within crews, actually across crews as well. Sometimes there's a great respect between the athletes in this great sport. It's one where you're competing to get in a boat, and then as soon as you're in the boat, then you're collaborating to win. And I love that spirit. It's something that teaches us some life lessons. As we look at the backs of the Minerva Bath Club crew, James Crawshaw, Oscar van Hanover, Jonathan Nagley, stroked by William England. And on this hottest of June days in England, looking from above, you can see the beauty of the finish line. It can never come too soon for me. And just a quick look round over his shoulder, James Crawshaw, 36 years of age. He's going to be happy with this day at the office as he crosses the line and puts Minerva Bath through to the next round of the Wyfolds. So it's a win for Minerva Bath. The Romans beating the Vikings here at Henley. And, well, the races keep coming thick and fast here.